Hello. Hi there. Welcome back to another BattleBot cast. A little bit of change coming on in the BattleBot YouTube channel, I guess. Is that I've gone back to the standard aspect ratio 16:9 because you've all complained you don't like it, the ultra wide, and so I'm taking the hint and I'm going back to the standard ratio or standard definition 2540 by 1440, 16:9 anyway. And I've also gone back to having the bloom, which is, it just looks a bit better. Having the bloom render looks a bit nicer. It's a bit more colourful for those of you who like the colours. But anyway, normally I'll just get straight into it. It's already slowed down, but this game, I don't know if it's good. I honestly don't know. All I know is that it goes for a bloody long time. It could be a crap game, but you and me are both in the same boat. We don't know what's going to happen unless you've skipped ahead. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you like the changes. We're going to get back into it. Start off with the players, starting from the top left as we do. TRU Becker, also known as actually Burke the Russian, 1500. Slow it down there. 1500. Dual get veteran, very good player, good on air, knows exactly what he's doing. So good player. 1500 Cybrant, he's your top air spot. Angry Dot, another dual get veteran. 1800. Wow, he's gone to 1800. Holy crap. Wow, that's interesting. He's a 1800 Aeon, sorry, in the gold color. Look for him to be very good at what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. We know. So moving on to the front, ERL. Another dual get veteran, Seraphim 1400. He's in the grey color. He's your front spot. The navy and eco spots, we have Ryo Dono, 1700 UEF. Dual get veteran, I'm not too sure, but I do see him every now and then. I think he's probably slightly overrated there at 1700, but we'll have to wait and see. Hydra Reloaded, another dual get veteran, we know him. Aeon. Those are your... Interesting that Hydra has gone a air factory to open with. And Alex, dual get veteran with a lot of games, thousands of games, UEF 1200 in that baby blue color. That's your team for Team 1. Team 2, we have XID. Don't know who he is. 1500 UEF in your yellow for bottom air spot. Jukebox Hero, we know him. A veteran, dual get veteran. He's in Cybrant 1300 in your green. We have Akumetsu 1400 Cybrant in your navy spot, in your purple color. Bomb J, you'll get veteran 1700 Cybrant in your red. He's your front for Team 2. Live Pulsar, we know him. We know all about him. He's a 2000 rank. Probably the best economy player in the game. The way this guy's builds is flawless. He's a 2000 rank Cybrant in your orange color. In the second front. Not a good spot for him to be in the second front, just because it's quite hard to influence the game at that position anyway. Last player for Team 2, Andre Quad 7. Andre Quad 7, that's what I'm going to call him. 1200 blue Cybrant, top here for Team 2. So, before we get into it, I know I've sort of rambled on a little bit here, but these games are normally with Alive. They normally have Alive and 5 other noobs, so to speak, and then the left team has a bit more sort of even rank, and that's what we see here. We see sort of more of an even rank on Team 1 throughout the team, and then Alive, you can see his 2000 rank, and then the next highest is Bomb J with his 1700. So getting into it, back to +1, and what's interesting is that 1800 for Angry Dot. I know he's a good player, but 1800? Have to see how well he does at that rank, and I'm glad that he's 1800, because he is a good player, but is he good enough to keep that ranking and make a difference with that ranking? Anyway, back to +1, back to +1. And we can see from Bucker, he's got this little mole scout, and if we select here, we can see that he is... You can ask, why is he doing this? Well, he's doing this because he wants to kill all the trees. So his opponent, whose job it is to suck up all these trees with these engineers, he cannot do that efficiently when there has been a mole run right through all these trees and break all the trees, making it a lot harder. So that's probably one of the most efficient things you can do as top here to start off with, is just send a little scout out there to break those trees. Anyway, exit that scout. Crap. God, I've actually made it too fast. Angry Dot with an early bomber out here. Don't see any bombers attacking the rocks. Angry Dot has had this bomber. He wants to kill. There we go. I kind of like the fact that the Aeon bomber has this one bomb that just attacks the specific target, instead of like the Siren bomber that just bombs, you know, like 4 or 5 bombs at once. But not too much action here. We can see that this map has the middle mix. Bomber goes down. Good pickup. Oh shit. Damn. How did that... Man. I just learnt something. The engineer died after the bomb, so obviously died from the fire, even though it was in the water. Both comms going at gun at the same time. Having these mid mixes in the front, well, in the mid, just adds that I guess a bit more motivation to get mid superiority. You can see that Angry has said that Duke is mid, Alive is eco. Don't know about that. I didn't see who actually took the rocks. But I guess he is, because he is going for a T3. Oh no, he's not yet. Yeah, he is mid. It's nice here from Ryu. Killing these T1 mixers quite easy. You can see how easily these mixers die from a frigate. Still quite a few bombers on the map. 7 minutes into the game, there's not a lot of interceptors. And we see Andre has brought his comm here. Top here from Team 2 has brought his comm down to mid. And that is a good ploy, although did Andre just cancel? Yeah, he cancelled the gun. PRL down to 7,000. Bomb J down to 7,000. I feel like no one's gonna die here. I feel like, oh, okay, maybe I spoke too soon, but I still feel like this guy's isolated. ERL's a bit isolated. I'm not too sure why he's running. He's still got 5,000 health. Bit of a mistake there. Bomb J is down to 4,000. Oh, you can see now that Angry Dot's come in, he has almost a full health commander. There has Bomb J's almost dead, and there's torpedoes. Oh no, that's the team. That's team one. Oh wow. Okay. Excuse me. I think that was wow. Interesting. Both comms obviously under the 2,500 health when they died there. I think Bomb J died and in turn he killed ERL. But I'm not too sure how he died, because he died, it's basically in the water there. Maybe it was an artillery. I didn't quite see. But my first impression is, well, where's Navy for Team 2? I can see that Aku's got he's got torpedoes, but that's not gonna save him from look at these pesky frigates. Alive can just suck up all this. This is very good for Alive. He can just suck up all this, get his T3 mix early from this reclaim. You can see Bucker has gone some Corsairs here. Corsairs have been spotted. I don't think they're going to get too much achieved. Maybe, oh, maybe they can kill these power gens down here. Ooh. Only get one. still better than nothing. And at the moment, Akumetsu is holding off Navy with some torpedo bombers. Interesting. Oh, Soto is XID. So quite an interesting start here. You can see Angry has the middle mix. He's just building his way back. Doesn't really care. Doesn't care about getting sniped. He's fairly confident. He wants to build these mixes, get back to his main base. You can see Alex has just gone straight for the T3 mix. This is going to be quite early for him to get all T3 mix. So, and you can see the sacrifices that he does not have T3 air. He's just gone straight T3 mix. And that's kind of allowed XID to build what he wants, build ASF. He has like 10 ASF, no T3 mix as yet, but we can see how this works out later on. T3 mix versus air superiority. As for the top here, we can see a strat coming from Bucket. No T3 mix for him. No T3 mix for Andre, but he does have some ASF. Doesn't have, should probably have this up here, radar up front. Andre doesn't have shields around all his mix here. Let's just see if he spots the strat. He has more ASF than Bucket, and let's see what Bucket wants to do. No. Yeah. Ooh, does he scout? Oh, he scouts it. Yeah. He scouts the bomber, but the bomber doesn't know what it wants to do at the moment. It's just running around. Let's take a look at it. Take a look at that. He's retreating. Yeah, okay. So Ryu has T2. This is quite early to get T2 in the middle here, considering that he never actually had Navy. He never secured Navy. There's a difference between having Navy and securing it. Mixes for Angry Dot have gone down, and you can see Jukebox wants to spam, and that's good. Spamming is good, but will only hold out the enemy for so long. Ryu says, wake the fuck up. And that's kind of because ERL has just gone T3 mix. Doesn't even have T3 air at 14 minutes. So you can understand why he's a bit pissed off. Alive has, well, he already has T3 mix, all T3 mix. All of these are T2. This is he's building that as T3 as well. This is unusual for Alive to not have this fully capped. You can see the difference top right here between the players and their mass, total mass. Alive of 104,000 already. This is very dangerous, giving Alive Pulsar two bases. He's dangerous enough with one base, so two bases, he's lethal. You have Blaze versus Mantis. I feel a little bit sorry for Ryu. He pushed really well at the start, but doesn't have much to show for it because Well, Alex doesn't have any air still. He's a T3 bomber for XID. He's gone straight for the T3 mix of Alex. There's already a SAM. See, it doesn't actually kill the T3 mix one pass, and the bomber is already down to like 1/3 health. Very nice. Harassing that Navy player who needs the mass. Ryu needs the mass. He's a Navy player. And this is interesting, getting 3 bombs off with a strat at 16 minutes. Oh, I thought he was gonna get these. He might still be able to get these. This is brutal, man. Having a strat doing this much damage at 16 minutes. Oh, he's coming back for this. Good strat. Oh, and the strat's about to go down. So probably, I think that strat breaks even. I don't think it's bad or good. He killed, I don't know, did he kill like, he killed like 2, 1, 2, or 2. Yeah. I think he killed 5 mechs. Not the best, not the worst. Yeah, see Andre. This is the extent of his radar. Not very good. By the time you see anything, it's already in your base. You want probably a radar here and a radar here. And T3, you need T3 the radar at 17 minutes. See Jukebox continuing to spam. And it's kind of, well, it's not going to win the game, but it's just delaying Angry Dot. Angry Dot with full T3 mix in his native base. I think we're going to speed up a little bit here. See what Alive is doing. He's doing Alive things with his hives, his build power. Getting all these to T3. Interesting that he hasn't kept these. So now that Alex has full T3 max, is he going to make some air? That is the question. Because it is 19 minutes and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ASF. Oh, he's actually got a few more. He's got about 15 or 10. You can see it's just starting to pay off now because he actually has more ASF than XID. He doesn't even have, well, he's building his 4th T3 max and he's only got a handful of ASF. Handful being 1. Yeah, he's not in the best of positions at the moment. So, see, Alex is just still getting on the eco buzz, still building these RASCOMs. And that's kind of what you want to do. You want to be building your mass income throughout the game, but you also want to be building your units, your core units, which is for air, is ASF obviously, and he's doing both those things. You have a nuke here for Hydra. He's not assisting it though. Oh, we don't actually have SMD. No SMD for South yet. That could be a thing. You can see Ryu scouting for the SMD. He's scouting this bottom here going, well, where the hell is the SMD? Smash on that nuke. And you can see that's exactly what Hydra's doing. Smashing on that nuke. Yeah. So Alive sees the nuke. It's too late though. It's too late. They cannot build a SMD this fast. Fast enough to stop a nuke that's already, well, basically 50%. So yeah, it's one of the things about going front as this spot is that bombers. Ooh. You can see Team 2 does not have any ASF. Oh, this ASF's completely missed the strat there. Goes down. Wow. Okay, so Angry Dot full on rages. That was just a full on rage quit. Wow. Okay. So, I guess what do we do now? Team Bucker, he doesn't care. He's going to get that T3 mix. He's got these three. Look at this. He's got the spamming T3 engineers. He's going to get all this, and he's going to get all this, and he's going to get all this reclaim. And he's a good player, so. Hey, there's a nuke about to launch. They don't have an SMD. It's not loaded, so it's not the end of the world. Meanwhile, Alex is getting his ASF killed by T1 land of all things. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh.
Strategic launch detected.
There. Is that going to kill the SMD? I think that will just... Yeah, I think that's going to kill the SMD, judging by the difference, the distance, sorry. SMD is not loaded, obviously, and that could be the end of the bottom island for Team 2. Because he's still, look at, the second nuke is already 50%, so these bases are going to go down. Oh, it just survives. Wow. That is very lucky. That must have been just on the edge of the range. I can't believe it might have been the shield, but you can see the engineers around it actually died. And he might just save it from the second nuke. Atlantis up for Akumetsu. Oh, I don't know if he's going to load this SMD in time, dude. We have rhinos in the base. They won't last long. Alive is surely, yeah, look at this, he's building the Maverick. With this economy, he'll get this. He'll get this finished in probably, I don't know, 29 minutes, 28 minutes. Game time. This is not going to load. They needed more They needed to get these engineers onto here. It's a shame, it's quite a shame that that's not going to load. Oh! What? It's still not dead. I have no idea how this SMD has survived. Look at that. Right in between two nukes. I guess it doesn't matter too much because two bases are still dead, but at least the third nuke won't have a chance, so that is a good thing for Team 2. Do they spot the Maverick? Yes they do. They haven't actually labelled it yet. Bucker. Well. Oh, there's another Maverick. So we have another Maverick here. Only being built by Alex though, and he doesn't. Oh, he actually has a pretty big economy. It just doesn't look like it. He's just spammed the crap out of these Rascoms. Building it by himself, doesn't really care. But he doesn't have the economy of Alive, who has 1,100 mass income. And see the speed he's building that is a lot faster than this. A little bit faster. And he is ahead already. So yeah. Good for Team 2 is that Andre has a lot of ASF. Huh. Okay, I just learned something. Yeah. Huh. So, Akumetsu gave this SMD to Andre, I believe, and that I thought that the missile doesn't actually come across, but it does. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. You can see a SAR. For Alex. I don't think this is going to pay off. It looks like a lot more. What is Andre doing here? They have twice as much, probably 3 times as much, as many ASF. Oh, they left the SAR alone. It's going to die. If Andre can actually micro his air. Nice micro, actually. He took his chance. He took his chance. And he's actually saved most of his air. He's fighting over the SAMs. That's a really good payoff for Team 2. He's fighting over the SAMs. That SAR didn't do anything. It like killed some mechs and that was it. Oh, T3 SAM, T3 Torps strats coming in. But there's no, the comms are, the live is, yeah, he's out of the water. So I think Bucker wants to spam some strats. He wants to strat the Maverick up. Does the live spot the Maverick? No, he does not. Wow, he does not see the Maverick. That is quite significant. You can see the Look at the SAMs from Alive. 86 SAMs. And he is firing at Hydra's base, and Hydra's base is... He needs to launch that nuke so he doesn't lose it, because he's not going to assist. Yeah. Too late. Oh, he got hit in the head. Did he just die? I think he got hit in the head by Maverick. Ish. So now it's 3 players versus 5 versus 5. And I think Alive spots the Maver. Yeah, he does. Or someone does. They can see it. Look at these strats. How many strats is that from Bucket? 27. Do they see the strats? No, they don't. I don't know if the Maver can get through. I don't know if it's going to get through there with that many shields. It might do. But they do not spot the strats. The strats can come in from this area down here. And possibly into I don't know, maybe from here. I can see all the strats. Oh, here we go, here we go. They're fighting over the cruisers. Bucker. You do not want to fight over UEF cruisers. Oh, he's going in. He's going in. No. No. So, Bucky's base is dead. Alive has changed the position of the Maverick. And it's not looking good for Team 1. Not looking good for Team 1. Yeah, he spotted the Maverick. He hasn't labelled it, but I'm sure he spotted it. Oh. Akimitsu's gone in. He's gonna die. That was really, really unnecessary. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Because look at his base, he doesn't have anything. It doesn't matter. So maybe that was worth it. But oh, the Maver's only okay. He's lost 80% of its health. Still not built yet though. Can see how is Team 1 going to get back here? It's kind of look at the T3 mix for jukebox. T3 mix here. This Atlantis is unfortunately just going to get smashed by torps. Maver is finished. Oh. I have to say that Alex has a lot more shields. How many shields does he have? 36 T3 shields compared to Alive has 14. So we have Soul Reapers coming into the... There's no air for Team 1, or very little. Mavers are firing at each other, I think. Yeah. Ooh, this could go down. Oh shit. Maver goes down. Maver goes down. See, at the start of the game we were criticizing Alex for going T3, but there is a trade-off. He was able to build a Maver by himself, and he could have won the game by himself. And now he's straight smashing. Immediately changed. It's like he almost predicted the Maver destruction. He's already attacking the base of Andre. So Soul Reaper's coming in though. Soul Reaper's coming in for Team 2. Alex's ear is going to die. 3 of them. He needs to spam. He needs to spam these SAMs as quickly as possible. This is Sam. Does he have enough SAMs? Another Soul Reaper. One goes down. I don't think the Soul Reaper is going to get much done. 3 Soul Reapers. Look at that mass just dropped in that base. So, oh, the Maverick wreck was destroyed as well. So we have Team 1 has a Maver and Navy. Team 2 has air control. We'll see who wins. It's a torpedo snipe of the comms, but the comms will be out of water. Surely. They're out of the water. Team 2 with the complete map control. Look at all these mid-mixes. You know what? Jukebox could just build a land army and walk his army in, but they seem undecided on what they want to do. Look at this. This is 58 T3 shields. Wow. And Alex kind of just needs to spam SAMs for the moment. He needs ASF eventually. Base going down for Andre. So they still have UEF, or do they? Yes, they have UEF. Oh shit. Strat's coming in. Andre. Bucker has just finished getting this base back. See the torps. Can they see the torps? They see something. Well, what do we have here? Well, we have Bucker, who's like, oh shit, there's some torpedoes coming. But then he's like, oh shit, there's some Janus coming too. But he probably thinks they're Corsairs. He needs to get out of the... Does he have enough time? Oh, he's dead. Got him. He got him. Angry Dot is still in the chat, still watching after how many minutes of rage quitting. So now it's just Alex and Ryu. And the Maver is still... You can have to say that Team 2 surely will be winning this. I think I'm going to speed it up. Poor Ryu, he's had no air the entire game, but he's still building battleships, still determined to win Navy. Look at the Janus. Must be depressing for Ryu. I think, yeah, he lost his... No, he didn't. They need air more than anything. There's a Scappus going down. These, look at this 4-star, 12,500 damage. Live has managed to build a Maver while being under Maver fire. It's quite incredible, to be honest. Maver is up. What a crazy game. Maver is firing. That's Team 2's Maver. And Alex, surely he sees it. Yeah, he knows he's the Maver. He does now. For some reason he's flying his ASF over it. Oh, okay. Wow, that's probably the game there. That Maver went down. He actually didn't assist it. He didn't see it shooting, so he didn't see the Maver. And wow, we have we have 60 shields and no Maver. Alex tries to rebuild, but it's going to be very hard to do so. Interesting game. Interesting game. What happens so often is Alive tends to come back and rescue his team. Alex is still trying to build a Maver setup. Trying to make satellites, but he's just not expanding. Hasn't really expanded up here. And you can see all the talk on the chat. Talk about fucking scouting. I've managed to build a Maver while there was a Maver up for the entire length of his building of the Maver, the entire construction length of this. There was an enemy Maver being built, firing. It's quite incredible. Ryu has well, he decided to continue to build Navy. It's just been a constant barrage of torpedoes for the last half an hour. But it's kind of like, look at the amount of SAMs on the. There's more SAMs than anything. 43. How many SAMs for Alex? 200 SAMs. Just a casual 200 SAMs.
Strategic launch detected.
170 SAMs for. What's that strategic nuke? Am I high? Where is that nuke coming from? We were next to. I did not see where that nuke came from. IO control Ks. There's a scaffers up for alive. Alex control Ks, and that's the game. Pretty decent game. I wouldn't say it's one of the greats, but it was a decent game to watch. It kind of painted out how I fought. Alive is never dead until you actually kill him, and then he comes back. Or otherwise he'll come back and build another Maverick, which he did. But yeah, interesting. Alex went for the T3 mechs, went for the macro build, and it kind of paid off. Having your 1800 angry dot control K was probably the ceiling of the game. It had a bigger influence on the game. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and I'm BattleBot. And until next time, GG.